by the audience, and Scott Belsky at Behance asks, as we all know, most ideas never happen, but your creative insights have consistently defied the odds. What are your tips for making ideas happen time and time again?
I mean, I have a slogan I use a lot, and that is simply "Screw it, let's do it." And I think life is a lot more fun if you say yes than if you say no. And so, if I have a bad experience, I used to fly a lot on domestic airlines in America. I didn't like the experience. I don't think most people do like the experience, and therefore. There came a time where we thought, somebody must create a decent airline, a decent domestic airline, and so we went ahead and formed Virgin America, and a lot of our businesses have come out from personal frustrations, and I actually think often that's the best way of going into a business is where you feel, damn it, I can do it a lot better than other people are doing it.
The next question is from Shane G., and he says, what is the single biggest opportunity that you see emerging from the global recession?
I think there are enormous amounts of opportunities that emerge from recessions, and I think, recessions is the time to invest if you've got money. Recessions is the time that the greatest opportunities, the greatest fortunes are made.
The money can go a lot further in a time of recession, or why would you suggest that?
If you just say 9 months ago, in many industries, they all cost. When the recession started, they were all everything, whether it was houses, whether it was shipping. I mean, shipping dropped. The price of ships dropped by about 95%. Being bold at the time of a recession, it certainly makes sense. Obviously, the difficulty, of course, is that most people don't have any resources to be bold. But if you look at the history of recessions, if people save their money in the good times and they spent their money in the bad times, most people would be very wealthy today.
Counterintuitive, right?
Maybe counterintuitive, but it's certainly it's a difficult thing to do at the time. When it feels like the world's falling apart. Mm-hmm. But apart from 1929, if people had taken that stance 1929. They may have had no money left in 1930. But it depends how deep a pocket you got. But it's a good time to invest.
Here's a question that you probably have heard before. The Next Web wants to know, what personal qualities do you think were instrumental to your success, the secret of your success?
I think the key to remember is what is a company? A company is no more than the people that work in a company. I mean, an airline is a plane. What goes on in that plane is the same, whether it's British Airways, Virgin, American Airlines, Continental. It's the spirit of the people who are working inside that plane. That's what's going to make set a company apart, and that applies right across companies from every aspect of the company. So I think that what sets us apart is the fact that I'm good with people. I love people. We find managers who are great with people, and that's that a good manager can inspire people and can motivate people and can get people to do anything for them. A bad manager can completely destroy a company or destroy an aspect of a company very quickly.